February, and we're starting with Bitcoin as usual. We have got this 5 O's up now, which is encouraging to an extent, but we still have the spectre, if you like, of a bigger ABC, i.e. this A, B, C, A wave, and it's possible this is actually an A, a B, and a C, B wave, i.e. this B I've got here could be actually to there. And I've labelled this as a C down here, but that's a fairly irregular count. And it really depends what happens after this 5 that we're currently watching at the moment. Let's go down to a shorter term chart. What is actually encouraging for the shorter term bullishness, i.e. a move above 42,000, is we've got this 1, 2, 3, which is pretty clear. 4 down to here, ABC, that's clear. Then got a 1, 2 and a 1, 2. This looks like a third wave, or a 3 of a 3. And it's almost bound, we're going to see a 4 and a 5 and then another 4 and a 5 to take out 42,000. No guarantees, of course, but it's looking fairly good for doing that. And if it does take out 42,000, that would suggest that we are in fact in a new bull trend, and it would suggest we are going up to into the 50s. Not that's a huge distance away from where we are now, with 100 as a possibility, but that's obviously a little bit further away. Clearly in a very strong market at the moment. But of course, when markets look particularly strong, that's when they're most vulnerable, because too many people are already in, and there comes a point of maximum enthusiasm where the market turns tail and falls away because everybody's actually bought the market already. This is why markets are fairly confusing unless you understand the mechanics. And similarly, when everybody is so desperately miserable about markets and everyone wants to run a mile, is of course the time to buy. So anyway, right now, I think we had to be bullish in the short term because of this 1, 2, and this third wave pattern. And if it's going to make new highs, as I said earlier, then that would suggest we're going to go up to at least 50 on this run. 58,000, in fact, was double the 28,000 low. So, I thought about another $18,000 on Bitcoin would be very acceptable at the moment. All right, Ethereum also is looking good. Had the 1, 2. The one wave was from the $90 level thereabouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we seem to be in the third wave of 5 here. 1, 2, 3 could be over perhaps. 4 and 5. So again, looks like we're going a fair bit higher on Ethereum. I mean, 2,000 is quite attainable, I thought, at this point, and the uptrend looks solid for now. All right, silver saw this false break above 30. And quite a big spike, which is obviously a sell signal. There are 2 counts here. The ABC count is still in place, A, B, C down to there. That could be it could be 2. This could be 1, 2. 5 waves up. That could be 1 of 3. That could still be 2 of 3. And we could have a 1, 2, 1, 2 pattern here, with a thrust up coming. The alternative is that we've actually seen an extended ABC, i.e. A down to here. This is all a rather messy B wave, an irregular B wave, and we've got a C wave decline coming in, maybe down to 1770, which was the original target I had for the move, i.e. where the C wave would equal this A wave here. So we'll know quite soon. I mean, any move below 2470 thereabouts would negate the 1, 2, 1, 2 count, and suggest that we are going to go lower in some kind of C wave sell-off, which could be quite vicious, really. But failing that, then there are still positives on silver. And basically, I'm staying put on silver. In fact, I've got much fewer silver stocks than gold stocks, but it's a longer-term stance. And I do buy and sell, spread bet occasionally, but I'm not at the moment, in fact. But if we see a decent low, then I will be looking to buy. I tend to just trade with the trend, which I still see is up, although obviously on the shorter term it's down. So it depends on your time frame as well. I try and accommodate all time frames as best I can, as it were. But it doesn't always work out that. It doesn't always work out that way, because markets, of course, do their own thing. Right, just for the record, I've marked that ABC on the chart. So A down to here. So A down to here, I should say. B up to here, and then a C down to there. And that's the bearish count right now. I say the bullish count is simply just we're now heading upwards. So any move above there would confirm the bullish count, or in fact any thrust up would really confirm it to an extent. any move below this level, 24,700 odd, would tend to confirm the bearish count on silver. Alright, gold continues to do this very corrective pattern. Looks like an A, B, C, D, E of some sort, a very messy triangle. Not sure I've ever seen a messy one, but I guess there is consistency in this penetration and that penetration. This might be the final E wave. Again, given the break of support, it's difficult to be too, I think, dogmatic. I mean, 1740 was the original target, and obviously there's support here at 1765. So I'll be looking to buy around those levels, given some kind of thrust up and some kind of encouragement that we have seen the low. That could be an A. This could be a B. So the C would take us a little bit lower. So again, we may have to revise that. So I mean, 1720 might be an ABC, but where C equals A. Let's have a look at that quickly. So we go from 1960 odd down to 1802, so 160 points there approximately. So down to about 1720 thereabouts. So that 1720, again, do your own calculations if you're interested in trading this kind of thing. But 1720 for this move here would be roughly where C equals A. So that could be an important level. All right, FTSE, we're looking for a fifth wave down here, but we seem to be seeing an ABC with a bit of a spike on Friday. So maybe we're not going to see a fifth wave perhaps, and we're going to get up from here in that case. It does look quite impulsive, in fact. At least there's no clear 5, but it's a fairly solid move, I guess. I have got 5 here, 1, 2, a very clear count really. And this is getting very messy, and we need to take out 6460, break below 6460 to keep the bear case alive at this point. The DAX still pretty solid. Looks like wave 3 is continuing. No clear sign of a 4 at this point. So I think this could be 3 here, I suppose. 4 could now be upon us. So again, we've got a pretty good spike there. So I would think the odds favour more upside next week at this point. And ditto on the Dow. Really, this looks a pretty impulsive move. I mean, that could be a 1, 2, possible 3, I guess. Possible triangle. So it could be in the fifth wave, but looks impulsive. So again, I think the trend is up on the US, at least on the Dow. That's all today. If I found that useful, back to the report on Tuesday for subscribers. Have a great weekend. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.